Here is the report from Hobo Radio in summation of it all. So, after spending 7 weeks in hotels and smoking outside with shattered veterans and homeless people who asked me for cigarettes, my best friend, Mark Satterwaith, dropped me off to meet my veterans advocate after I read an article about $17 million in rapid rehousing allocation, and so I went into the shelter of a DESC, DESC'grace. And I met with her where she had me change my address to 77 South Washington and said, dip into the shelter for the weekend, or for a night anyway, to qualify. And so I was dropped off on a Friday. And speaking to my friend Mark, I felt feverish on Sunday morning, but I went downstairs and saw the disgrace of a place filled to the gills with people and a small microwave and 3 plugs along the wall for, 75 cell phones. And the nonsense of no nourishment and the nonsense of coffee with no creamer and watered down to nonsense and a piece of string cheese in the morning with a bowl of cereal is not what a man needs to go to work, but bed bugs on the floor were the least of my concerns, with drunk people falling down the stairs. But having been a commercial fisherman and in the military and in the mining fields, I'm not afraid of going anywhere. I spent 4.5 years of my life at sea as a commercial fisherman. 3 years at sea contiguously. I have lived at sea where I never saw shore. And so, as oceans are just shores apart, I know that I've circumnavigated the world 13 times, so that's an unlucky number. I'll move it up. But, being out in a typhoon in 1990 with an 80-foot rogue wave was less presumptive, as death has faced me more resident than this horrific experience of filth that could never be replicated, because I suppose it's mine to carry. With some pride, I suppose, that I've survived, but barely, because now I'm in ICU, and I don't know. They don't know exactly what to do, but I'm sure they'll figure it out, because no, you can't die in ICU as a man of 52, and so the culmination of all of what we could be talking about is less necessary than the following statement in part 2.